Hi, Srini. Thanks for your questions. And those are some pretty big questions, but I'll just kind of take a crack at them here. How to migrate Golang code from development to production. So it really depends upon your shop and what you're building, but you could do continuous integration pipelines where you set up, some sort of a workflow, and you could have processes and checks as you deploy. And so, a really good guy to hit up for that, particularly for Go, I'm just going to go to Twitter here, is Johnny Borsquat. And right here, this guy rocks in the DevOps and Golang. And so if you need some consulting, hit up Johnny, and he could hook you up. Does it require Golang servers to deploy? So you do need servers, but Go compiles down to binary. Unlike Java, there's no runtime that you're running on top of. So you just compile your code down to binary, and then once it's in binary, that executable runs. And there's certain accommodations or differences which you have to code for different environments. And so that just depends upon, are you doing like containerization and Docker or something like that, or are you going out onto AWS, or are you going to Google Cloud? So for a project I'm working on, we do Google Cloud, and and so we just deployed up using App Engine, and then that, all runs, and you're always operating on the edge of not knowing. You go to what you do know, and then you figure out what you don't when you need to know it. But that's how we're doing it, and so you don't need specific Golang servers or something. Golang is a server. Golang is a server. That's what I'm trying to say. And how do you handle high availability clustering in production? So again, it depends upon where you're deploying to. AWS, App Engine, you could do things that automatically scale up with your DevOps and scale down. So that's pretty cool. And again, Johnny could help you with that if you need a real specific detail. He's just one of many people that are out there, but the first person that came to mind for me. And where to define environment-specific properties. So you could do global variables. You could have a package that all it's focused on is defining those, and that could just be wherever you want to do it. You get to write your code in the way that makes sense to you, So I'm not sure if that answers that question, or if you had something more specific in mind there. Currently, you're using Java. Where exactly can Golang be used? So Golang is great for, I just think of it as doing what Google does, which is web services at scale. That's one of the many things that Go does well. There's other things that it obviously can do too, but there's a slide, I wish I had it, I could show it to you. Maybe I'll go try to find it at the end of this video, because it lists out like, hey, what other language does all these things? And operational task in terms of DevOps. Please comment operational task in terms of DevOps. I don't know what else to say about that, other than it's just really specific to where you're deploying and how you want to integrate it. And I would hit up Johnny if you needed a more detailed answer. That's not my wheelhouse as much as other places. So that's the best answer I got, and I hope that helps. I wonder if I could find that slide for you. Let me just go here and see if I could find it. And it would be under courses and Go intro, public, and files using course videos, and why Golang. Here we go. Bump, bump, bump. What other language is used for all these web apps, network servers, mobile applications, machine learning, image processing, load balancer, system admin, hardware scripts, and crypto? So pretty awesome list. All right, my friend. I hope that question helped you. I hope those answers helped you.